Okay. Coming into your body as an experience, body as experience, body as being present in what is going on right now on the level, the silent level, underneath your description, underneath your interpretations and judgments, what is happening at that vibrational breath and movement level within your body. A lot of times it's not something that has words, it's not conceptual, it is embodied. So feeling into that, just coming into that for a couple of breaths. Let's inhale and open to the skies, and then exhale, coming down to earth. Inhale, reaching out and up, feeling what it feels like to reach. Exhale, landing on the planet in your human body. Inhale, lift. In the experience of your human body, not the image from your head or the concept, but the moving, feeling, breathing human body. Exhale, two more like that. Inhale, reaching to the heavens, and exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, let it go. Shake and bounce. Easy, gentle shake and bounce. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Awakening your kinesphere with movement, maybe finding a rhythm to your bounce. If you are warm enough to jump, a little jump for your bones, doesn't have to be big. Giving your body the information to build strong bones, make juicy, hydrated joints, or not make them, hydrate your joints. So let's go with that idea. We're going to circle one foot and your hands and wrists. Ideally, you can balance on one leg. If not, hold on to something, change direction with those circles, and change it to the other side. Circling the other foot. Oh, my body wanted to do something totally different. How interesting. Change direction, circle the other way. And come in, big circles with your pelvis, mobilizing your hip bones, your hip sockets, your spine, free flow, movement in the general shape of a circle. And change direction. Letting your head, the big ball of your head, 12 to 14 pounds of weight up there, feeling it on top of your body, even as your body is moving around. So it's sort of staying, doesn't have to be rigidly holding an upright position, but feeling that it is over your feet pretty much as you're making these circles with your pelvis. And feeling some freedom in that occipital joint, the axis and atlas, where the bulb of your head is connected onto your spine. Circles with your shoulders, rib cage, lungs, and heart. Getting a little massage as we circle around, inviting the arterial and venous flows in our body to have some nice, smooth movement. And change direction, circle the other way, up and over. Rib cage, lungs, and heart. So the lungs are hugging the heart with each breath. They fill up, they give a little squish to the heart, the breath goes out, they give more space to the heart, right? So we're having this, or it's kind of like this up and down, side action with the heart and the lungs. Nice massage movement. So we don't want to be so rigid in our ribs. Let's just try circling just the ribs. So take your hands at the bottom of your ribs, or not just the ribs, but circling the bottom of your ribs, making the circle right in there. Let the shoulders do whatever they want to do. Change direction. We're mobilizing the diaphragm. Right? Big, breathing, sheathy muscle. Lots of fascia in there. This big balloon-like surface. And coming in, we haven't done this in a while. You're going to circle on one side and then circle on the other. So circle and a twist, letting your arms kind of fling, shifting your weight, looking in the direction of your arms. Free flow movement as you throw the arms around. It's semi like the arms have the free flow, the body is a little more guided, a little more bound flow. Throwing the arms one way and then the other. And then coming in, head side to side, letting that ripple through your spine, big weight shift, a side undulation. There might be some forward backward here. Don't worry too much about making it perfect. Just getting that movement going. Head initiates, head initiates. And then head down to your tail. Head, chest, belly, knees. Shifting into the front back, sagittal plane. And then starting it from your feet, feet up to your head. So bend your knees, let it ripple through. Starting at the bottom, rippling that wave up. And then we're going to take it down to the floor, onto all fours. And from here, get the cameraman to adjust that camera for me. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you for your great camera work. All right, we're going to curl your toes under in the back, reach your sit bones to your heels, and then just take your weight forward. So should be a little stretch in your feet, and then push forward, maybe in your knees. Not any huge cat-cowing here, just long spine, reaching back, pushing with your hands, then pushing with your feet. Reach with your tail, reach with your head. Do that again. Reach with your tail. Tail reaches back, 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 back. Head lengthens forward. And again, tail reaches back. Really basic movement. Head lengthens forward. You can tuck your toes, and let's send a wave through our spine. So starting at your tail, little ripple up to your head. Doesn't have to be huge. Just seeing if you can send a wave like we were doing that undulation standing. Can you do the undulation from all fours? Arms supporting you, tail to head. Doesn't have to be your biggest movement. And then try it head to tail. And you're going to open your hands a little wider, circles with your chest down to the floor and up. Rib cage, lungs, and heart. Again, diaphragm mobilizing. And change direction, go the other way. Let your head do whatever it wants to do. And then taking your hands forward and circling your pelvis. Lots of circles today. Circling for the win. Good for our joints, good for our fascia. Fascia is the organ of form, the intricate lattice work, biomorphic matrix inside of our body that's creating the substance and structure of our body, right? So bones are big supports as well. And some people, some people consider bones to be like fascia, but basically their bones are denser than most of the fascia in our body. Change direction if you haven't. I changed. I don't think I told you to change direction. And then come in. Let's take it into a child's pose, just tail reaching back. In your child's pose, roll yourself a little bit from side to side there. Just pushing onto one side, pushing onto the other. Let your head drop down. If your head doesn't touch the floor, put something under it, put a towel, put your arms there. Do something so your neck can totally relax. Shift your weight back towards your heels and roll it up. And let's flip over, coming onto our backs. Let's take the legs up, keeping the knees together, circles, massaging out your lower back. Take your time, says the speed demon. Take your time, slow it down, listen into the tempo of your own system, and change direction. I am decidedly a morning person. Like I wake up, I have energy, my brain is clear. And as we go through the day, it starts to get worse and worse, or I get more tired. Um, yeah, I didn't used to be when I was younger. I was a night person, so it shifted for me. Circles, but I tend to have my speedy, fast, high energy in the morning. Best time for me to do things that require thinking, change direction. But it's also the time where I have the energy to run around, to do breath work, to do meditation, to do movement stuff. So, yeah, morning is a good time for me. Lower your feet down and just we're going to roll from one side to the other. Let your body really melt into the floor, head and neck relax. Thinking of offering any crusty old holding patterns in your body that no longer promote your health or whatever nourish you. Let's say it that way, that no longer nourish you. Let them just crust away as you're rolling, softening your back, softening your face, softening your body, giving your crustiness into the planet Earth. The Earth can compost and recycle that crustiness, whatever it is, just freeing up more energy for expression, your own expression of being. Not from a external look at this concept of your body, like, but from an internal sensory place of, oh yeah, maybe I can just let go of that thing. That thing that I thought was true, that assumption I had made, maybe I could let it go. Maybe it doesn't matter that much. Maybe I don't need to cling and grip so tightly to things. Maybe I do though. Like, so listen to your own body, use your discernment. We're not becoming like incapable of knowing, but we're opening up to knowing from the body level. Coming in, feet parallel on the floor, lift your pelvis up, circles with your hips. More circles. This is the circle day. I'm circling back to the circle. Circular structures are non-hierarchical. Change direction. Or I don't know if humans are very good at that. Some people are, and most people aren't. However, circles in our body are great for our joints, our fascia, our muscles. Come in, roll it down. I hope you went both directions. If not, even yourself out. Take your arms up over your head. Big breath in. Feel your feet on the floor. Lift up your toes, lift up your foot, lower and lower. So just the toes peeling and then onto your heel, peel it back down. Toes, you should be able to see what I'm doing with my bright socks. Good. Okay, feet on the floor, foot down. You're going to press up. You're going to come down and you're going to pick up your feet with your arms. You're going to bring them down, push into the floor. If it's too much to think about the arms and the legs at the same time, then leave the arms in one place. We are pushing up, we're coming down, we're pushing the feet off. Feet come in for a landing, pressing your pelvis up and bring it back down. Arms over your head. Exhale, push, inhale. Fill up your lungs. Exhale. Push. Inhale. Fill up your lungs. Exhale. Push. Inhale. Lower down. Pick up your feet. Exhale. Push. Inhale. Lower down. Exhale. Push. Inhale. Bring it down. Last one. Exhale. Push. Walk your shoulders closer together. Stay up, interlace your hands. Inhale, knees wide. Exhale, knees touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Pushing with the back body, opening the front body, getting those layers of fascia, connective tissue, tendons, muscle casings, even the little fascicles, little beads of muscle with a tiny little thin layer of fascia holding them together. Even those are moving. Deep breath in, come into center, heels off the floor and lower. Inhale, heels up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. Open your hands, open your heart, open your lungs. Slowly descend into the floor, into the earth. And once you get down there, again, really gentle rolling from side to side, letting your neck and head totally relax into the floor, or neck might not be touching the floor, but your head. Letting your neck totally relax, letting your head drop into the floor, shoulders easy. If you've got a lot of tension in your upper traps, your head might kind of pop off the floor. That's okay. We're just working towards having your head on the floor. Relaxing as much as you can, being like seaweed at the edge of the ocean as a wave comes gently in and goes back out to sea. So you are the seaweed going gently in towards the shore with the water of your body and the ocean, and then the seaweed going back toward the sea. Loose and relaxed. Loose and relaxed like seaweed. Body of water pouring from side to side, letting go of any stuff that you need to let go of. And then we'll come back in, and I'm going to do circles with my legs, whole big circles. Legs are going to, I'm going big on this. You could go big or small, but again, circular movement. Those ball and socket joints are hip sockets. They love circles. I am going to flex my feet as I come up and then point as I go down and out. Flexing up, opening, pointing. And if you feel like it, you can peel up, peeling your spine off the floor. It's more advanced. Don't do it if it hurts or if you're not sure about it. Work with what feels like the right move for you. Last one. Open your feet wider than your sticky mat. Internally rotate one leg at a time, spiraling in. Easy spiral. Massaging out your hips, massaging out your back. Head and neck relax. Let it go. And then you're going to hook one heel over your knee and just hang out. Breathe into it. Feel the rise and fall of your breath as a subtle growing and shrinking of your whole body. Inhaling fills you up. Exhale, you come back towards yourself. So as we take the air in, our body gets a little bigger. As we exhale, it gets a little smaller. Change it to the other side. That might only be happening in your lungs and torso and imagination, but it's worth feeling into it. Can you really expand your whole body, filling up on the inhale, letting go, melting into the earth on the exhale? Using the breath to create that internal massage. Unscramble, come in. Let's do a little bit of cross body movement. So anytime we're walking, running, some forms of swimming, kind of biking, but it depends on how how hard you're working. Um, this contralateral crossbody opposite hand toward leg feeling. As for biking, like it might just be sort of a feeling in your torso of that push pull. So it's not quite as much as running or walking or doing the front crawl or something like that. Legs up to the ceiling, you're going to point down and flex up, crossing your midline, try to touch your elbow to your knee. Exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, inhale. Skip the top, just coming in and out, going 1, 2, a little faster, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Turn your head from side to side. Let the weight of your head drop into the floor. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Let's take just a little hum for a second here. So you're going to inhale through your nose. Oh, let me put this into original sound. Hold on. There we go. You're going to inhale through your nose, and then you're going to exhale. You're going to inhale through your nose. You're going to exhale with a humming sound. The hum is like, you can let your mouth, your tongue kind of move around in your mouth. You can even micro open and close your jaw a little. You may hear overtones inside your head. Probably easier to hear them if you have earbuds in. So you're going to hum. For however long it feels good. Inhale back through your nose. Have like a 5 to 10 second little breath hold, like inhale and float in there, and then exhale, let it go. Take a resting breath, and then start it again. So we'll do it like maybe 2 or 3 times. Here we go. Good for your heart. Good to stimulate the production of nitric oxide. Good for downregulation in your nervous system. Stimulates your vagus nerve. Blah, blah, blah. But come into it as an experience, not all of this information that I just dumped on you. If you take that little breath hold and kind of, you can imagine that you're floating in there. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat, imagining your awareness just suspended in your body. Maybe it's suspended around your body. Your awareness is much bigger than just what's happening inside your body. Your awareness is also taking in everything else. But just giving it this moment to be in this stillness, existing on the silent level and tuning into that. This is my third one. Yeah, in that last breath hold, the only thing to do is just rest in your awareness. Rest in the awareness that has always been there, right? When you were born, you were taking in the world. You've existed with this awareness your whole life. So you want to find that part and just rest in that. All right. Let's flip over onto all fours again. And you're going to go opposite arm to leg. So it's going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, and then switch it to the other diagonal. Again, contralateral pattern. Out, in, out, coming down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring it down. Reach and touch and reach. Lower. Feel your nervous system. Are you upregulated and excited? That just downregulated me, so I'm a lot more present in a slower way in my body. Doing that kind of humming, for most people, will downregulate your body, which is great for rest and digest, soothe and settle. That's downregulation coming into the parasympathetic nervous system. But if it makes you anxious, if it makes you uncomfortable, then you might just be a little bit different, right? Everyone has a different list of ingredients of what's happened in our lives. So we may be affected differently by different exercises. All right, let's take it down to our forearms. You're going to open out and bring it in. What are you doing? You're externally rotating and then internally rotating, pushing into your forearms as you do that. Then taking your hands down, if you want to interlace your hands, you can, or leave them here. Legs out behind you, circles with your pelvis, up and down towards the floor, toward the ceiling with your butt. Change direction. And come down. Relax into the floor. Bend your knees and make circles with your feet. I'm really going to just keep working on the circle today. Circling around, letting this massage out your quads. Change direction. Letting your butt muscles relax. So you're wagging your tail, shifting from side to side. And then come in. We're going to do baby cobra with a head circle. If it hurts at all in your head or neck or back, then don't do the circle, just go up and down. But otherwise, small circles. Ear towards your shoulder, coming up toward the other shoulder, bring it down. Start really small. Only work in a range of motion that feels good in your body. After you've done 3 or 4, change direction. Again, starting smaller as you change direction, working your way into whatever you're going to get to. Good. And let's let that go. Curl your toes under. You can take your head on your chin on your hands, just pushing up and down. Knees are in the floor. Relax your body as much as you can. Breathe, soften, melt. And then taking your hands next to your chest, arch up, push back, round your spine, take yourself back to a child's pose. From here, you're going to let your elbows move out to the side, chest to the floor, push through, and arch up. Scoop your belly in, round your spine. So you're making a circle with your torso, sort of, as you're moving through. Or you could say your head, kind of a circle, moving through the floor, arching up, curling and rounding, taking it back and down. Chest and chin to the floor. Push up and through. Scoop and round. Take it back. Two more. Chest and chin. Whoa, I'm cramping in one of my feet. Last one. And then release. What is this cramping? I don't know. I didn't cramp a lot when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I get cramp. My feet cramp a lot more. I eat a pretty healthy diet. I eat a lot of vegetables. I have meat, clean meats. I don't know. I don't know about this cramping. Might just be dehydration, but I haven't been able to figure it out, how to not have it happen. Water. And it's definitely more in my extremities. It's more down in my feet, calves sometimes. All right, let's let's do this. What we're gonna do is come onto a plank, lift your butt up to the ceiling. It's another circle. Surprise, surprise. If you need to do this from here, you can do it from here. It's going to be circling your leg, but I am going to do it up here in my downward dog, taking my leg up to the ceiling, out to the side, and down. Circling up, out, and down. 4, here's my 5th one, 5, and then I'm going to change direction, go in the other way. Big circle. After you've done 5 in the other direction, come down, adjust your costume, and give your wrists a break, and then take it back up. Other side, circling up, out, and down. 5 in each direction. Bring it as far forward as feels okay, that you're making a roundish circle. One more. And then change directions, circling the other way, reaching for that high place on top. Good, and release. Let's do these figure eights. So a figure eight is 2 circles. I'm circling out, I'm circling in, circling out, circling in. Opening, closing, opening, closing. Breathing into it. Spacing out, spacing in. Shake it out. I had a lot of things I wanted to do. We've done a lot of circles with the legs, but I want to do one more, a little bit more reserved, a little bit more conservative than the last one. So one leg goes out behind you. You make small circles, not bigger than a soccer ball. Opposite arm, optional, off the floor. Pointed toes in the back. And then flex your foot and change direction. So going for like somewhere between 5 and 8 circles in each direction. Try to make a circle that is round. That might be really challenging if you've never done this exercise before. Take it down, other leg out, pointed toes, circles. Optional, opposite hand comes up. Flex and change direction, reaching through your heel, focusing on the roundness of that circle. Lengthening out through your heel. Good, and release it down. Let's come onto our butts, and we're just going to mash across one butt cheek and the other. Letting yourself windshield wiper with the legs. And you're gonna lift and open and take it down to the floor. So making a sort of circle around your body with one hand, taking it down to the floor. Lift and open, twist, take it down, surrender. Paint the rainbow, sparkle, take it down. Open it up. Open it up. Find the pot of gold. Sparkle hands reaching out and away. Take it down. Massaging across your hip and butt. Last one. Good. And then let's do back onto our forearm plank. So we're not, sometimes we do a lot of getting up and getting down in class. We're not going to do a lot of that, but we are mobilizing around a lot as we're down here. Sometimes if I'm teaching a class in a gym, like everyone, they're great at the exercise, but then getting to the next point, the next location is like, oh, So you want to try to find some flow in your transition from here to there, because most of life is not doing the exercise. Most of life is the transition all the time, all these moves that we do. All right, so we're going to come to our forearms. We're going to cross one leg under. We're going to open to the side. We're going to continue to walk. Walk it back. Hand down. Foot here. Cross under. Onto your side. Walk. We're making a half circle with our legs. Walk it under. Open. Walk it back. Walk it under. Open. Walk it back. Walk it under. Open. Bring it back. Walk it under. Open, bring it back. One more time each side. And take it down. Melt into the floor. Breathe. We're going to do a full bow pose. So if you can, you're going to bend your knees, grab your legs, and pop up. If you can't, grab your socks, grab your pant leg, grab something else. Lifting it up. In this position, you're going to inhale, knees open, exhale, knees closed. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, in through your nose, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, push it back, round your spine. That is an anti-sitting pose, right? If we've been sitting a lot, bow pose is the stretch for the front of your body. Breathe in your child's pose, relax. Let's walk the arms to one side. Breathe into that side of your body. Walk them back through center. Take it to the other side. Breathe. Bring it back into center. Coming up, we're going to do a hip stretch. I'm going to come onto my butt, crossing one knee over the other. You can leave the bottom leg straight or not. So this is cow face pose without the arms. From here, you're going to circle your torso around over your legs, circling around. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe in the air. Exhale the air. That we are all sharing. Change direction. We all share the air of the planet with the other life forms on the planet. Not only with each other, we share with and interbreathe with the trees, right? And the plants. Let's take it down and soften. That's why the old growth trees are so important for us. Breathe, let it go. Coming up, opening your arms out, stretching toward the top leg, lengthen it up, stretch it toward the bottom leg, lengthen up, spiral towards the top leg, and then towards the bottom leg. Unscramble, give it a little bang, soften your calves, hamstrings, easy and loose. Let's just do a little walk forward before we switch it to the other side. Little walk forward, little walk back. If your hamstrings are really tight, you can bend your knees here on this walk. Feel what kind of flow you have to have in your body to let yourself actually do this walk. Arms can do anything they need to do. Last one, switching it to the non-dominant leg. So it's probably the one that is not the dominant one, right? The other leg, which for me in this case is my left. Although with my legs, there's not as much dominance. In my hands, I'm definitely right-handed. But with my legs, I don't feel like, oh, this is my strong leg or weak leg. They feel kind of the same. Circles. One leg is definitely a little bit more flexible than the other. Circle the other way. Take it forward and down, soften and melt. And then come up, open it out, stretch it over the top leg, and then the bottom leg. Open it up, spiral towards the top leg, and then the bottom leg. Unscramble, give it a bang. Come to stand on your legs, butt to the ceiling, forward fold, just hanging out down there. You can shake your head no, nod yes, relax your shoulders, shake it all out. Open your feet a little wider and just shift from side to side. If you feel like you want to get a little bit more leg work here, you can shift to the side, take it down, shift to the other side, take it down. Just an option, depending on where you are. Using your hands, not using your hands, or it could just be here, just side side, whatever you want to do. Good. And then come into center, roll it up, coming all the way up to the top. Here, get the camera in the right location. Inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, bounce. Let it go. Inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then we're going to dive up the center. Inhale, diving through the ceiling, opening out. Centering yourself, focusing, diving out and up. One more like that. And then changing direction, bringing it in, either prayer or diving down to the earth. Mama Earth, coming down to the ground, connecting into material reality, the material world, the planet, the consciousness of the earth, the goddess of the earth, however you want to think of it, the earth mother, and just planting yourself on the earth a little bit. Last one, just up and down the outside, up and down. Right, if you're ever feeling like all over like this, connect heaven and earth, right? Come to that sensation of self. Here I am in the middle. This is me. You can see by the gesture in the vertical that I am referring to myself. I'm coming into that connecting of heaven and earth. And I can put my fingers together, touch in, do it on the other side, aligning your energy channel down to the ground and up to the heavens or to the cosmos, however you want to look at it. But coming into this way of connecting to the world in a way that is embodied, right? Not as an object, but as something that you're deeply interwoven with, right? Your life is happening here in this body. You'll be in your body for the rest of your life. And if you weren't, if you suddenly took your brain and put it somewhere else without your heart, it would feel very different. So much of how we reference is through sensation in our body. We may not know what's going on, but that's how we know the world, what we feel. Oh, there's that cat that I love so much. There's my partner that I love so much. There's my mom, whatever it is. We know that through our body, not just thoughts in our head. So, yeah, embodiment. Yay! And I am teaching a Movement for Meditators course, level 1. It's also for people in bodies who want to get more into meditation, and it's starting April 17th, which is this Thursday, 3 days from now, in the afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to join that, hit me up. All right, I'm ending the live stream. Oops, something weird just happened. I'm your hero. Thanks, Jerome. That's awesome. Ah, you're my hero.